Good man. How's things?
Yeah, all good. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, man. I was just saying, I was just moving a load of shit across into the studio. So I've just been doing that the last week or so, trying to like keep calls and stuff going and whatnot. But yeah, it's just been a lot of moving last week or so.
Yeah, I know we was kind of just talking about moving into the studio before we start recording,
Mm.
but yeah, tell us about it, man. How is it?
Yeah, it is nice to be fair, man. Even just not even been fully set up properly, it's nice just like having a space separate from the house, Like woke up this morning. I drove in because I had to help my girl with her car, but it's not, you could walk here, it's nice, especially this time of year.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's cool. I'm just spending a lot of money getting everything set up, getting all the furniture in. Yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good.
What else have you got planned for the studio in terms of like furnishing it and that?
It's pretty much in every, I've pretty much got everything. So I've got a new desktop coming, like a bigger one. Um, and then like the setup's a bit different. Like I've got a keyboard stand now, so it's the keyboard's not like on the desk. Just I want it to be more like open on the desk because I felt like I was kind of cramped before. And then I've got like a little corner, like a chill corner in the corner of the room, like with a sofa, and then one of those like nice like toga chairs. So I need to get a TV, and I'll probably just throw a console in or something. And then yeah, it's just treatment really. Outside of that,
What
we
are you
might
gonna
get.
do about that? Are you gonna make them?
I think so. Yeah, I looked online, but it's like expensive for what it is, especially when you can make it yourself for like less than half the price. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. My mum's partner's got a like a workshop, so I'm just gonna get all the material and then make it in his spot. So should be good, man. Should be good. It is cool though. It is pretty cool.
It must be nice to be able to say, yeah, I've got my own studio now,
Yeah,
and you can
definitely.
invite people and do sessions, and I guess it opens up a lot of possibilities for yourself as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps getting people here because I'm always traveling, so it'd be nice. But I got a spot, you can come here instead. I bet you enjoyed that while you were down in London.
Yeah, it was nice, but I didn't even intentionally mean for it to become like a place of collaboration necessarily. But it
Mm,
just ended up being that, you know what I mean? Like people coming in and out every single week. I collaborated so much when I was there.
yeah, yeah, it was
So,
nice.
so much.
How the hell did you get all this stuff in there, like being in Piccadilly? Because it's decent here. I'm on an industrial estate. There's like parking right outside the building. I just pull up, move all my stuff in. Must have been kind of long, like getting stuff over.
Hard work, man. Because you
Yeah,
have to go up all those stairs and they're narrow. So
yeah,
mainly the desk is what is the trickiest. I need like three, four people to hold it, and we
hmm
go up really slowly because that shit's so heavy. But then the other stuff is just yeah, it's just a workout up and down, up and down, up and down the stairs.
Literally, man. And those stairs were steep as well, like narrow and steep.
Steep, narrow, yeah. And then the first one was on the third floor, but it's technically not
Yeah.
necessarily three floors up. It's like one, two, then that's the first, one, two, second. You know what I
hmm
mean? It was
Yeah,
double.
yeah, yeah. Because you got all the twists as well. It's a nightmare.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
But
I got to
once
end
it's
it.
done, it's like, yes, finally.
But yeah, once you're in, it is worth it for sure. Like
Hmm.
it is pretty cool. I think like I'm just not fully like settled into it yet, but I think once the panels are up and it sounds good and um yeah, I don't have to keep making trips back and forth. Then it'll be like, okay, now I can just pull up, start making music straight away and be in it. So yeah, it's good, man. It is good.
Are you gonna get any upgrades? So I think maybe you was interested in monitors, right? In studio monitors and that.
Oh yeah, my bad. I did see him. I thought you didn't reply, so I didn't even check. But yeah, yeah, I do want. I mean, it's not necessary to be honest, but like it would be cool to get. It sounds really stupid because it is pointless, but like how some studios have like the big set speakers and then the slightly smaller ones in front like that. I think
Hmm.
that would look sick. Um, so I'm tempted to explore it. If I can haggle some like free ones, then that would be ideal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not essential.
I think some companies even if they don't send them for free, they might do you an artist discount. Sometimes a few companies do that.
Hmm. Yeah. I have to see if I can do something like that. Um, because yeah, it would be cool. Like I love these speakers. They've treated me well the whole, like for years now. And
What are you using?
the Adam Audio T8 Vs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did like a giveaway. I think it's when I hit like 50K or something. I did a giveaway and just tried my luck.
Hmm.
Reached him out. He was like, "Yeah, yeah, we'll send you a pair and give a pair away." Um, so yeah, got lucky, but yeah, it'd be cool to get some bougie, some beefy ones.
Yeah, definitely. What about simps and stuff?
I don't know, man. Maybe
This is where it
expensive
becomes a slippery slope, and you just need to fill the studio with stuff.
with stuff. Yeah, I was looking at roads the other day, but their like prices were like 3K,
3K.
three and a
That's
half K. Yeah,
it is
it's
kind
not
of.
bad. It's not. And
I
they've
thought it was
obviously.
going to be a lot more, to be fair.
Well, I found one that was 3K. Let me find. Most of them were a bit more than that. Let's see, shopping. Yeah, I mean 3.5K, 13K for like a new one.
Like the brand new roads, the
Yeah,
what you
the
call it,
new one.
The Mark 8 or 9 or whatever they're on.
Yeah, MK873 or something. What's it like on Reverb?
13. That is a kind of pricey for a piano.
Yeah. Ah,
They do look sick though.
they do, man, and I do love them. Like I remember when we was in Amsterdam, and like they had a Rhodes in that nice bougie studio that we went to, and that was just
Hmm.
just so nice to play. And Gambia had one as well, didn't he? And that was nice to play too. Yeah, they're not
I
too bad.
still got mine.
Have you?
Yeah,
Where is
mine's
it?
in storage.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh, yeah.
think that's the one thing that I'm trying not to sell because I feel like that holds value very, very well.
Yeah,
Even
definitely.
though it's not a part of my sound and I don't use it, I still think out of all of the simps or out of anything I own musically, that one I see being like the most valuable in a way.
Yeah, I think so. It's like it's a classic, isn't it? It's so versatile.
Hmm.
Work with everything. But yeah, see, 3,100, 4K for a 1978 one, 4,006. Oh, is there like a sought after one, like a certain year or something, or a certain model?
Honestly, I think it's mainly just the condition of it because
Right.
there's that those if you go look for like Mark twos and whatnot, they're usually from like the 70s and the 80s. I think it's Mark two. Let me just double check.
Mhm.
Yeah, Fender 2 is super old. I think I
Let me
might have
see.
the Mark 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mark 1, which my one is from 1973, I want to say. And the guy had it from original.
Whoa.
He just
Jeez.
never used it. It was just up in storage from the 70s.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
But yeah,
You're
if
in that
you
you're
get
in that
one in
same
great
boat now.
condition, yeah, trust me, I'm trying to hold on to it for like 30, 40 years. And then
Yeah.
by the time it's what, 2060,
Be worth
be,
about 100K
can you imagine? Oof.
with inflation.
Well,
But
when I
yeah.
bought it was 2.5K. So if it's only 3.2K, I think it's literally, I mean, it's gone up, but that's just really a inflation. It's not really much more
Probably
top.
held about, yeah, it's probably holding about the same from what it was. Yeah, it's pretty good though. I think it's some, yeah, I guess it's just condition, right? If you look after it, you can charge a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
Saves people the
Because some
headache.
of it is metal, so you might see some, it depends how they took care of it in it, but like some of it might be rusty or the keys slightly detuned, even though
Yeah,
that kind of adds character, but not everybody's gonna want that.
yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, what's new with you anyway?
Nothing much really. I feel like this week I've been because my camera's broken, I've been really just locked in making music, but this week hasn't also been the best in terms of finishing stuff. I've just done a lot of ideas that I'm gonna come back to, and yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I need to finish the cut. I think I need to finish the cut now
Bit of
because
time.
my energy this week also wasn't great. And I noticed as well, and I remember this from last time, you get more irritable and agitated about and like very little things.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I realized, why am I so angry today? Why have I woken up in a mood? And I realized, oh shit, like I think I've pushed, like I've gone to that point again where, yeah, it's starting to impact personal life a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear that, man. Yeah, I think over a sustained period as well, like technically if you're if you're in a calorie deficit, I mean, if you just kept doing that, you'd basically die when you waste away. So it's like at some point you gotta go back to either maintenance or
Yeah,
trying to put a little bit more back on. But
but I think it's calm. I've pretty much pushed it and got way beyond my goal. So
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah, so
hopefully once the calories are up next week, I want to see how it impacts performance because it's been a while since I've ate maintenance and made music all week and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
mm,
Performed as normal.
yeah, hopefully it gives you a bit more energy. It's nice when you do come off of that and then you can like lift a little bit more. You just feel more awake when you're training. It's less of a drag.
Mm,
Yeah. And I've not had a chance to get to the gym all week. I've just been
just been
moving
busy.
shit. Yeah, moving shit or on calls and then moving shit again. It's just been yeah, literally all week long.
Hmm.
But I might have time today to get back in.
So what's your schedule gonna be like? Are you gonna be in there every day at nine, treat it like a 9 to 5, or what's your
Uh,
plan?
I'm not sure yet. We'll just see. Like, obviously, I'll be in here for calls and everything. Um, but because there's like offices below and stuff, I probably won't be making too much during the day. Maybe just samples and stuff, nothing too like bassy. And then I'll maybe cook up in the evenings or maybe come early morning, cook up before like I do like mentorship stuff or production stuff. Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll just kind of wing it. I'm not really gonna lock myself too much into a schedule. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. How did you find it with your place? Were you like trying to be regimented with it?
Yeah, but just by nature.
Hmm.
So usually I'd usually wake up very early in the morning and I'd go to the gym first, which is literally what 3 4 minute walk to the studio.
Hmm.
So I do the go to the gym, freshen up, then hit the studio, and usually I finish in the studio. Let's say I'm in the studio for 9, I'd finish average maybe like 6 p.m. Let's say. Some
Hmm.
days it might be a bit earlier. I'll be like, I want to go home at 3. Sometimes it'll be later and I finish 7 or 8. But I think on average it was like a 9 to 6, maybe 9 to 5, 9 to 6.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it kind of works. Like, it was ideal as well being in the center. It's like, yeah, you may as well just stay there for the whole day. And then when you're done, you're done. You'd have to. You don't like leaving and coming back all the time.
Yeah, and I prefer working during the days anyway, rather than doing it overnight.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, same here. Although some night sessions might be cool here. I
every
think
now
it'd
and
be,
again it's calm, innit? But not every
yeah.
day. I don't like the nocturnal life.
Nah, no. Yeah, when I say I think when we say night as well, we mean like from like 6 till 10, 11. I think some people are like, yeah, I'm going at 9, getting home at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
no.
Definitely not.
Only
Uh,
done that a handful of times in that
mm,
studio, and it's only because the other person really wanted to do that.
mm, yeah. I remember, yeah, a few sessions with artists was like that, and then a couple of producers as well. But yeah, I don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be doing that.
Are you gonna? Do you have like place to cook there or anything like that?
Yeah, yeah, there's like a kitchen area for everyone. Obviously toilets as well. So yeah, it's quite nice. It's like a new, well, it's an old building, but it's been like newly renovated. So all the walls have been replastered, like
Hmm.
new carpet down. All the toilets, it's like really nice and fresh and clean. They have a cleaner come in like 2 or 3 times a week.
That's
So
calm.
yeah, it's pretty chill, man. It's pretty chill. I think once I get everything set up, I've spoken to her already, but once I get everything set up, I'll just say if you can hoover it whenever you're in. Because she was like, "Do you want me to actually do it?" Because she'll just say like, "Do you want me to actually clean it?" And on the fence, but she seems quite nice. So just a bit worried, I could come in and then just one speaker's missing or guitar's missing. Yeah. Have you seen that clip of Tyrese Gibson on a podcast talking about he doesn't have maids anymore? Or no, he has maids, but he stopped buying expensive jewelry because he was like, there was talking about lavish lifestyle, and he's like, yeah, you see this chain? It was like a diamond chain, and he was like, it's cost me like $50 from Amazon, and he was like, I'm like, why are you wearing like cheap jewelry? And he goes, well, I'm tired because I don't want to hear another maid going, I don't know where it's gone. I don't know.
Oh no,
I think it was on the breakfast show, and they were crying out. It was so funny. Yeah.
that's painful, man. Imagine you trust someone and your shit
Shit.
goes missing like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it won't be fun.
You know, that's so funny that you brought this up because low key. So I have a part of my rental contract. I have a cleaner that comes
Hmm.
once a week and cleans the whole house.
Hmm.
And one of my things is one of my things is missing. It's not even that deep. It's just a like a facial serum.
Hmm.
I went downstairs yesterday to use it and I was like, wait, where's it gone? The only person that could have took it is the cleaner, but why would she take it? And she never said anything.
Yeah.
And it's never happened before apart from yesterday. So yeah, it's just a weird coincidence that we're talking about this.
She might be stealing some face products out of everything in the building. She goes for the
Well, it's better that than speakers or something, you know?
yeah, yeah. No, definitely. But yeah. How's so you not been filming anything this week then? YouTube stuff?
Nah, nothing on YouTube, just TikToks. I'm trying to really increase my frequency on TikTok, really, trying to get up to three a day on average.
Damn.
But yeah, no, you know what? It's a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit liberating not having to film a video for YouTube. I can
Hmm.
focus on the music and some other stuff without the pressure of having to do a video. So I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it. That the week that I'm gonna take off of not uploading, and then we'll hit
Hmm.
it. Hopefully next week if the camera's ready and back from repair.
Hmm.
But I did
Yeah,
see they're
nice.
releasing the Osmo Pocket 4. Have you seen that? The Osmo Pockets.
No, let's see.
That's coming potentially next week.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it'd be good for vlogging and stuff on it, like a second angle.
Yeah. I really like the Pocket 3. I've never had it before, but I've used it with friends and that, and it's very like, how would you call it? Very easy camera to use and carry
Yeah.
around with you.
Is it 4K?
I'm not 100% sure to be honest.
Right. What's my pocket? Let's have a look.
Or even could be a cool second angle camera too.
Yeah, definitely. Does it follow you around? Does it track you?
Yeah, it tracks you.
Yeah, that'd be sick, to be fair. Yeah, I think if I was to start, and this is the thing as well, having the studio, I'm thinking that maybe I could start like a more of a cook up, not on my main channel, but maybe just for fun. Like I'm not expecting to be making like getting crazy views because it's just not the people just don't like watching that. But if I can come up with a cool way to film and make it just like vibey to watch, then I might, yeah, it'd be cool to get a couple of different angles. Like I've got maybe the Osbot one just to kind of follow you around, and then the main big one, and then yeah, maybe the Osmo Pocket or one or two of those.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. But, yeah, that'd be sick. What would you use it for?
Mainly, well, I would love to. I do want to introduce vlogs back into the content strategy.
Hmm.
I'm not even trying to get a ton of views with it, but I think it's important just for the community building aspect of things and showing my life. And I feel like that will help because I don't have to lug around the big Sony,
Hmm.
but then also as a second camera as well for B-roll. I'd like to bring that back.
Yeah,
And yeah, for TikToks, if I want to switch up using the phone, it's easy to just switch that one on and go and not have to edit too much versus the Sony one.
yeah, I hear that. I feel like it's a good medium between. It's basically just like having a phone, but the camera's a lot better,
Yeah.
in your pocket. So it's like, yeah, you don't have to lug a big camera around, but you can get some good, pretty decent footage that you're
Mhm.
comfortable putting on YouTube. So yeah, that sounds good, man. Sounds good. But yeah, it's been good, man. I've had a couple artists hit me up weirdly. I don't know why, because I've not posted much about the studio, but since I came in, maybe people just felt something in the air. But yeah, I've had a few like artists hit me up for production and stuff and for sessions. So yeah, it'd be cool to maybe get that side of things going.
Are you gonna do a studio tour video?
Maybe maybe if I can get some speakers, then it'd be
Mm.
worth doing. But I don't
Usually
know.
they slap, to be fair. People are really interested in setups and that.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, I haven't got that much. Like, apart from it being like a cool room, I've not got much outside of like a bedroom, what a bedroom studio producer would have. You know, some
Mm.
monitors, desk, MIDI keyboards, guitars, record player, and that's it. You know, there's not like synths, any crazy synths or any crazy like I don't know, just setups and pedals, like a recording booth or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just a big bedroom basically.
Could be cool to get a signature piece, like a weird piece of furniture.
Hmm.
Like, for example, I think in Cody's background, he has an arcade machine.
Oh, he does, yeah. Yeah, that's
I
right.
think
Hmm.
maybe something, not maybe not an arcade machine, but something that's more in line with whatever you like, innit? A basketball net, that'd be sick.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick. I did see a cool piece of art the other day, which I could just make in Photoshop in about 2 minutes, but it was like a banana with like laid like that, not upwards, two wheels underneath, and it was like banana skates underneath it.
Mm.
But it looked cool. It sounds shit, but it looked quite cool. Just like just explaining it now, so it makes it sound terrible. But yeah, it looked kind of cool. Do need to get some artwork for the walls and stuff. But it's expensive, man. I mean, you know, getting furnishing a room.
Yeah, it starts to add up, innit?
Yeah, got some bargains though. I got a cool sofa from like an antique store
Hmm.
for like 125 quid. It's a nice one. It's like a leather sophology one. It looks kind of retro. And then I made a TV stand years ago and then just spruced it up a little bit, put some legs on it, um, put some varnish on it. Then this sideboard, shit, like that sideboard there. I got that from, it's like, it's fucking massive. It's so heavy. But I got that from another antique store for like, it sounds like a lot, but it's like 400 quid, but it's massive. Like it'll hold everything in there.
Yeah.
So I got some bargains. Like I've been on the marketplace, you know, done it, not just buying everything brand new, you know, it's crazy expensive.
How much?
Um,
I was gonna ask, are you gonna get a TV?
yeah, yeah, I need to get, there's like in the back, there's like a TV stand. I need to put a TV on there. Get a marketplace, like 100 quid, 50 quid, something like that for a 40 inch or something. So yeah, it is. To be honest, you can furnish your room pretty cheap. My friend furnished his house for free. This whole house
Or was
just
he
from
doing like
marketplace.
the free marketplace stuff?
Yeah, yeah,
How
just
does it
literally
look?
everything. Shit, but
Oh
it was.
no.
Well, he's in the army. It was just like an army house, so he didn't care about how it looked. He just needed a place, you know, like basic stuff to live with. But yeah, he did it completely for free. I don't think he lives there anymore, so he might have changed stuff. But yeah, it's still doable, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
I do. I think did you post and say something like you like interior design or you was getting into it?
Yeah, it was fun. Well, because I was just doing a bit of research well, before I moved in, like how to make a room look cool.
Hmm.
And it's literally the perfect video. It's called Interior Design for Boys. And I
Oh,
was like,
I've seen that come up on my timeline, but I haven't watched it, but yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, it's worth a watch. It's just makes it so easy to understand. And then, you know, all the way from like curtains, the drop, how you to like orientate like your pictures on the wall, um, materials and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because I've seen like some guys they'll want to just put everything with one material and it just looks kind of bland. But yeah, you just mix stuff up and yeah, it's quite cool.
makes a big difference when you put effort into it.
Yeah, definitely. You just kind of put that hat on for a couple of weeks and just try and get as much done as possible before you settle in, and yeah, you can make it look quite nice. Um, what would you say is like your favorite setup that you've had out of everything?
Oh, maybe the first Soho one. So
Uh,
the original one. So do you
what the one
remember the
next
first
to
time
it?
you would have come and met me?
Yeah, yeah,
That one.
yeah. That was a nice studio. The window was nice and big, and then the room was bigger than the other one, right? That you
It was
moved
bigger
into.
than the other Soho one, but I prefer the other Soho. Well, basically they're next door to each other. So let's just say the black door is the first one and the pink door was the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the black door room better, but the pink door building better because the first one was it was a bit rough. The toilet was mangled and kind of disgusting, and
Mm.
I don't remember if there was a kitchen there. Whereas like the second one had a kitchen, the bathroom was way nicer.
And there was a shower on the top floor as well.
I know the stairs was a bit more even.
Yeah, yeah. It was a bit less tight. Yeah. Man, I remember coming down for all of 2023, going to it was fine anyway because I was going to the gym. But then it was like one of the last sessions we did, and he was like, "Oh, there is a shower upstairs, by the way." So, fuck's sake, I better
Yeah, I
go
think I
down.
saw that late as well,
Yeah, because
actually.
it was like right at the top of the building, wasn't it?
Hmm.
So, but yeah, yeah, that
I
was a
don't
cool
think I ever
building.
used it actually.
Yeah, it would be cool if this place had a shower, but I don't think it does.
Hmm.
But there's a gym. My gym is literally down the road, so can just use that one instead.
What was the worst setup you had?
Probably, I mean, if we're going all the way back,
Well,
actually,
when
no,
I say setup, I mean where you was intentional calling like, yeah, this is the setup,
oh, okay,
not just a forceful like that corner in
in your
in your
bedroom or
bedroom.
something.
Hmm.
I'd probably say the flat that I had. So you came to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was just everything was in like this one tiny room, and it was like a weird layout, and it was just so like cramped. Didn't feel comfortable. I couldn't host anything there. I couldn't have people over really for sessions unless I knew them. It was just, yeah, it was just really a really weird setup. It was great. Like I did like having my own spot. That was like first place I had on my own in the UK after Cyprus. But yeah, just didn't like the space after a while. Just felt really cramped and kind of yeah, just in a little bit of a pit. So yeah, that's probably the worst. Then yeah, this is probably going to be the best once it gets furnished and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, have to come over and get it christened first session.
Yeah, you got to break it in, innit?
Hmm. Yeah, maybe see if Jay wants to come over or something. First cook up.
Is there a train that goes directly to your town? I can't remember.
Nah, there used to be. There is an old railway thing, but nah, the closest place is probably Grimsby. It's like 20-minute drive.
Why did they shut that down?
No clue, man. There must have just not been enough people going back and forth at the time. I feel like if it was here now, it would be really good. Like it'll get used a lot because Laugh's got a lot bigger over the last like 20 years or so. Um, but yeah, I don't know why they closed it down before I was born. Like it's been gone for a while. So yeah, they got to bring it back. I think there's like an echo. Is it? I don't know if it's on mine or not.
It might be from me because I'm using my monitors.
Oh, okay.
I'll just turn it down a bit.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get my sentences out.
Well, let me switch to my AirPods one sec.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
All right, cool. You can still hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. That's
All right.
better. But yeah, what's been happening on your end, man? So you're dropping a new song soon?
Yes, I got one dropping next week, but I got a good one coming out that's lined up in June on a quite a big label, which I'm happy about because it was not my intention to really go the label route, but the person I
Hmm.
collabed with sent it to this. I'll tell you after because I don't want to announce it yet. I'll announce it when it's closer to
Yeah.
time. But he sent it off to that big DJ's crew and got it signed there. So
Oh, sick. That's fucking
it's a
awesome.
nice it's a good label. You know what I mean? It's a big
Yeah.
one.
Oh, congrats, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, man, super
So
happy
that's
about that.
like the equivalent of like a pretty decent placement.
Low key, yeah, if I think about it. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's good, man. Nice.
In terms of what's been happening in, like what do you call it, current news or whatever, I did see it might be worth talking about. They announced Kanye West as the wireless headliner. Did you see this? And now
Oh shit.
everyone pulled out and wireless
Fuck.
is cancelled.
Is it? Shit. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
apparently the UK banned him from coming. Well, first of all the sponsors pulled out once they announced that Kanye was going to do the 3-day weekend.
Mhm.
Like how Drake did it last year.
Yeah.
So Kanye was going to do that, and then all the sponsors pulled, and then the UK banned him, and then wireless has to be cancelled. From what I've seen, yeah.
Yeah, just seeing it now, The Guardian 2 days ago. Wireless festival cancelled after Kanye West banned from entering the UK.
Crazy, right?
It's crazy, man.
If there was anyone that could pull off the 3-day weekend,
It'll be him.
it's low key the only one, really. Well, unless you go for Jay-Z or something. But even then, I
Yeah, like,
feel Kanye's discography and collabs and hits and stuff is huge.
yeah. He's got 3 days worth of like every day will be sick with him. It won't be just like a filler day, like more niche songs. Man, that sucks. Did you see
Yeah.
his clips from the other performance that he did on that massive like dome?
Oh, no, I didn't see the clips, but I saw people's clips,
Mm.
like people in the crowd singing along and everything. It looked like a vibe.
Man, it looked insane. I think someone posted some numbers or something from like this ticket sales. So he said that the show did something like 33 million over two shows, but then
Wow.
but his budget, like he paid, I think he put in like close to that in doing the set, like building the set.
Yeah.
And people were just like appreciative of like how he, just didn't take, it wasn't a money grab. He just put all that money back into it. He just wanted to give like the craziest visuals ever. But yeah,
Wow.
it was mad. You should have seen like some of the entrances. I saw one clip of him bringing Travis Scott in,
Hmm.
and he just came in through underneath the dome, kind of just like most guys come up underneath the stage. It was like that, but it just looks so crazy. Kanye was just stood there, like doing a pose, and then he kind of just looked, and then Travis Scott just comes up from this thing, and then the crowd just went mental. Yeah, it was kind of bonkers.
Have you listened to his album yet?
Nah, I've not listened to it yet. I listened to one song that came on. I saw it on YouTube, popped up. It's called King, I think,
Hmm.
and that was kind of cool. Have you listened to it?
I've only listened to one song, the song with Travis Scott. The
Okay,
music video is really cool, but I haven't listened to the whole album yet. But that
is
one
it on
song was
YouTube?
sounding good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. What's it called?
Nah, I don't remember to be fair.
Let's see. Oh, Father, feat Travis Scott. Yeah, the visuals look kind of sick. To be fair, looks like an old movie or something. Yeah, that looks sick. I'll give that a watch. Oh, there's like Michael Jackson in the background as well.
Speaking of Michael Jackson, his film is coming out in a couple of weeks, right?
Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. I saw the trailer for that too. You gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. What about you?
Yeah, yeah. I think I'll watch that. It'd be good. It'd be a good watch. I think.
I hope it's gonna be good. I don't think it's
Mm.
gonna be too intense. Probably gonna be quite PG.
Yeah, it'll be like the Queen one. It'll just be more of like a epic kind of vibe. Probably even
Hmm.
more so with it being Michael Jackson. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. It'll be good.
Have you ever seen those old Michael Jackson documentaries
I don't think so. Well, like
where he's in?
which
There's
ones?
one with a British guy that's following him around in Neverland, and it seemed very intense. Just his life, just you can't go
Yeah.
nowhere, basically.
Kind of
But I
trapped
always
there.
remember one scene where he goes into like an antique or furniture shop, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'll buy that. Yeah, I
Oh
want that.
yeah, I saw
Yeah, I
that.
want that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff was like 20K, 50K,
Yeah,
and
it
it was
wasn't
just
cheap.
yeah, it was nothing. He's like, yeah, we'll have yeah, we're gonna need one of those. We'll take one of those.
Hmm.
And he's just buying everything in the shop. That's mad. Imagine what like you open your shop for the day, and then by the end of the day, you've made about 400K just from selling a few pieces.
Yeah, that's a good life, innit?
Yeah, yeah. Do you think you could
Did,
deal with that level?
of
Well,
fame.
of fame as well, but yeah, would it be worth the financial side of it for you?
I don't think it's about money. For me, I think it would be more about the music has reached so many different people. That's what
Yeah.
that's what would be cool to me, being able to reach that many people with the music. But I don't know if anyone can really say, "Oh yeah, I can handle that," until they step into those shoes and then have
Mm,
to deal with it. It's probably I would like to think I could deal with it, but I don't know. There's no privacy. There's no room to
mm.
just I don't know. There's too much voices, too much criticism. Like look at Justin Bieber, for example, just like how much eyes are on him at all the time. Like just
Yeah.
seems draining, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, no, I hear that. You can't put one foot wrong. You just got people with cameras
And as
constantly
soon
on
as you
you.
do, it's just even when you do things right, or you just live how you want to live, you just being yourself and constant criticism for whatever you're doing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It's like Justin Bieber picks his nose in his car. It's like everyone does that, you know, but he does it
For
and it's
real.
everywhere. Yeah. No, I hear that. I feel like
But the
we've kind of
trade-off
we've had,
to reach all those people with your music, would you do that?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even ever want that to be honest. Uh, yeah, I'd rather just be behind the scenes still. Just
Hmm.
be the producer. Um, it'd be cool to be like sat in a room or like a some kind of bar and or like an event and your song's been played and no one obviously no one knows it's you that's made it, but you've got the that feeling, that satisfaction inside, knowing that you've done it.
Hmm.
Be kind of cool.
I feel like nowadays as well, with the internet, it's allowed people to be micro celebrities. Maybe you're not
Mm,
crossed over until into popular culture. You're just famous for what you're known for within the people that like what you do, you know what I mean?
yeah, 100%.
Like I could mention a famous DJ, but you have no idea who he is because you're not into that world. Or you could mention like basketball's different. Everyone knows who basketball players is, but I don't know, like a famous skateboarder who's probably maybe super famous in the skateboarding world and
Mm,
has done incredible things, but to the outside world who doesn't care about skateboarding, he's just another guy.
yeah, unless it's like Tony Hawk, it's probably the only
Hmm.
one. But yeah.
They're literally the only one that I
Mm,
can think of. I'm trying to think about the. You remember the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games?
hmm.
The characters in there.
Well, there's like Bam Margera. He was in Underground, but I feel like he came up as a pro skater, but he's known for like Jackass and
Mm.
doing like stupid shit. That's kind of like his claim to fame. But yeah, yeah, there was some old school skaters on there, like Chad Musker, Rodney
Oh,
Mullen,
I
Bob
remember that name.
Burnquist. Yeah, Chad Musker was like the more hip hop skater. He had like they were like high tops, and his skate parts would have like hip hop music in the background and stuff. But yeah, interesting. Did you see?
But yeah,
It's completely not related to music, but did you see? Tiger Woods got pulled for another DUI.
nah,
He flipped his. I don't know how he did this, but he flipped a Range Rover.
whoa,
Um, yeah, flipped it on its side, and then they obviously got the police down to make sure everything was all good, and then yeah, drug tested him, and he's yeah drunk again or on some medication or something like that, on pills. Yeah.
damn. I remember there was a documentary on him ages ago where apparently he was like a crazy serial cheater.
Oh
He
really?
had loads of women and stuff.
Fuck. Didn't know that. That's crazy, isn't it, man?
But
I
see,
feel
like you can't live your life in peace when you're that famous. You know what I mean? Like everyone's in your business.
like yeah. literally.
To the point where
Made.
someone had made a documentary about what you do behind the scenes. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to judge and say like it's neither good or bad, but he's just living his life the way he wants to, and now there's documentaries basically pointing fingers as if
Hmm.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like if you just lived in London, no one knew who you were, you could do a lot of stuff and then no one's gonna question it or be in your business about it. Um, Living in a small town, there is like it's a small town kind of vibe. Everyone talks to each other, everyone knows everyone's family.
Is that how it is where you
So
are? People know, like everyone kind of knows each other.
for the most part, yeah, like it's a very broad circle, like someone that I'll be in the pub with will start talking and they'll mention the name. I'm like, oh yeah, I know him. You know what I mean? Like, so everyone knows someone who knows someone.
Hmm.
Um, which, if you like to get up to certain, if you like to do certain things and word gets around and people have like reputations and stuff. But I just kind of keep myself to myself and laugh. But yeah, it can get like that. Just people gossip all the time. You always hear like, I mean, I think you get that anywhere to be honest. But in a small town,
In a small
definitely
town,
feels
more so probably.
yeah, more so people kind of yeah, always kind of looking out and gossiping about people. There's always something going on.
Hmm.
Yeah. Are you working on anything this week then, or are you kind of just music related stuff over the weekend?
Yeah, pretty much, man. Just gonna lock in with the music again. I want to finish some ideas this next week because this, like I said, this week was just more doing the ideas, coming up with stuff. Next week, I'll actually go in and finish some stuff.
Mhm. Are
Um,
you are you
it really,
mixing? Are you mixing everything and when you release stuff, like mixing and mastering?
I mix it, but then I send it off for mastering still.
Okay, got you.
And I think my guy still does a bit of mixing on top of it.
Hmm.
But
What is
I don't
your?
mix and master. Actually, I'll say I mix and master all the SoundCloud stuff. I mix and master because it's just SoundCloud.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when I release it to streaming services, no, I have my mastering guy.
got you. How are you finding mixing for that genre?
Like I think for the most part it's fine, but I
Hmm.
still wouldn't say I say I don't get it perfect most of the time. I just get
Hmm.
it good enough.
What are you doing? Are you kind of just like leveling it out,
Yeah, a lot of
getting it
leveling.
balanced,
Um,
compression, anything like
I
that?
really use a lot of EQ. Like every single track has EQ.
Hmm.
Compression, not that much. It really just depends on what. Maybe I use a lot of the compression stuff on the master really than individual sounds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But just a lot of shaping. I use this one plugin called Smack Attack, which is basically just the transient markers.
Got you.
I use that a bunch. And yeah, different things like widening and what's the opposite to widening? Narrowing stuff, that kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah, and panning and whatnot. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I've been getting a bit more into mixing. Like I signed up for Pure Mix and just been going through all that stuff
Hmm.
like a couple
Is
months
it good?
ago. It's really good. Yeah, it's good because it's not like this is what a compressor does. It's not like teaching. It's like engineers going into projects of big songs and then just saying this is how they mixed it, and then and obviously we've been doing music long enough now to kind of understand like it's not verbatim. It's not going to work on every track. They're just like this is what I did to get to this, and this is why I
Yeah.
used these things at these stages in the process. So it's good, yeah. It's good to understand that what's going on under the hood, because it
Hmm.
obviously is just like there's beat making, mixing, and then there's mixing. Like where you're actually surgically trying to polish everything up and tame any peaks and just smoothing everything out whilst keeping the same life that was in the original, like or like the cook up process of the track.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah, it's been good, man. It's really interesting. I think it does help as well, just mixing beats as well, because now I can like just added a few little bits in to keep everything really like consistent and smooth.
Hmm.
Um, like one of the producers on my mentorship, he's helping with he's producing a project and he's mixing and mastering the tracks as well, and he just sent me some of the tracks through to just to kind of critique the mix and the master on them. And you know, when someone slams a limiter at the end just to get the loudness out of it, that's basically what he did on every track. And he was hitting like on hip hop, he was hitting -7 LUFs. I was like, man, you're in like drum and bass territory, like dubstep
Is that
territory there. He was
okay?
hitting like
Fair.
he was loud, and I was like, look, put this next to a reference because I was like, did you use a reference track? And he was like, no. So I put it next to a reference, like a Gunner track. It sounded kind of like Gunner. Gunner was coming through at like -12, -11 LUFs, and yeah, I'm like, yours is like so much louder, and you're just killing all the dynamic. Like the 808 feels like it's not even there anymore. So
Mm,
I just showed him a few. So I was like, limiting, like you don't want to be hitting it that hard. You know, if you're hitting the limiter soft and it doesn't sound right, then it's a mixing problem. It's not the limiter that's the problem. So
yeah.
I just went back. We went back and looked at it, and I just showed him a couple of bits, like you know, taking care of his kick before it hits the limiter. So I just showed him like um through a clipper on his kick, like I think it's called gold clip. Um, and just brought back like 3 dB of space of headroom, and it just sounded exactly the same. I was like, yeah, just clip anything that's like crazy loud,
Hmm.
that's like got a quick transient, and you won't hear the difference for the most part. Obviously, push it until you hear something, and then pull
Yeah.
it back, and you'll buy yourself so much room.
Maybe he was mixing loud as well. Just things turned up way too high.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he had a good master chain though. Everything looked all right until he hit the limiter, and then he just killed everything. You know, he just like did all that.
What do you use for the master chain?
Um, for beats, not much. I'll just
Because I,
use.
I
Yeah.
actually just one quick thing. I remember you gave me a master chain when we was making trap beats.
Oh yeah,
Do you still use that same one?
it's similar. I have like a mix bus track before the master now, so I'll have like reverb on it, like one, you know, like 0 point something percent. Um, a compressor, like master compressor, but that's only doing like it's on like 50%. It's like parallel compression. It's just taking off like 1 dB, if that. It's like barely anything. And then yeah, then just a clip it. Maybe fresh air, but not all the time. And then maybe like some subtle EQ just to brighten it up a little bit. But then yeah, last thing is the clipper. That's it. So yeah, that's it for beats. And then if I'm doing something with like vocals on it, then it gets yeah, there's a little bit more on there, like Black Box, God Particle. Sometimes I throw a God Particle on the beat because it does. I don't know what it does, but it just makes it sound. I don't know. It just brings everything forward somehow. Some
Hmm.
magic under the hood, but yeah. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm also going into like when I'm mixing now, I do take care. I do take care more in looking at my peaks and you know playing a quick reference track next to it and actually making sure it's hitting not necessarily like you know like right, you know, like it's perfectly balanced, you know, it follows the right curve. It's not really that because every track's different, but more so just making sure it's not going to blow someone else's speaker up, or it's not going to the low end isn't going to make you know like a crappier speaker sound. You know how like if you're in a car sometimes and you just make a beat, the bass will make the speaker just kind of make a horrible noise. It's just too much sub. So yeah, I'll take more care with that side of stuff now, just to hope make sure it translates well.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it isn't that crazy. It isn't super crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Fair
about
man.
yourself?
Um, on my master chain, it usually starts with EQ, then a bit of compression, then a second compressor that I use, which does something a little bit different. And then I don't have any reverb or fresh air or anything like that. It might be like a second EQ, a limiter, and then, but sometimes I don't use the limiter. Sometimes I just use ozone, and it
Yeah.
has a few mastering presets that sound all right. But literally, maybe like 2 days ago, because that track that is gonna be signed, my friend put like a final master on it, and he played it to me, and I was like, yeah, this is hitting. This is sounding super lush. And I
Mm.
told him like, you basically show me how did you do it, and he pulled up the God particle,
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna start using God Particle on my master chain now
Oh
instead
yeah.
of Ozone and just see how that goes.
It is good, man. It's like you don't. I mean, depending. I guess it'll be different for your genre, but you can just pull it up, and it's like immediately sounds better as long as it's not you got too much heat going into it.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I won't even use the EQ on it. I'll just use the the amount in the middle. Turn the limiter
Yeah,
off. Just turn everything off, and then the amount just brings it all forward somehow. I don't know what it does. I think it's like multi-band compression or something, but it sounds insane, man.
fair. Yeah. To be honest though, when I'm making my tracks, I mix as I go along anyway. So I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not
It's
me
more
sitting
like
down afterwards for an hour trying to mix it. It's I'm
yeah.
constantly tweaking it, so everything sits. So at the end, all I have to do is the mastering, really.
Yeah, yeah. No, I hear that. I do. I try and drill that into all the producers I'm like mentoring. I'm like, if you just mix as you go, it's not much, is it really? It's just leveling, and then if you need to shape the sound, really, that's about it. You're not thinking about compression, saturation. Like you just like, does it sound good? Does it sound balanced? Great, move on. Next sound.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I know what you're saying. I think it makes it a lot quicker. And then I'd say yeah, the only things at the end really you're looking at is just yeah your buses. Okay, is my melody in check? Is the drums hitting where I need them to hit? Is the bass hitting how I want it to hit? As long as those levels look good, you're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes like you're obviously going to take care of any like standout peaks and transients that are kind of throwing like might be killing the limiter or something, but outside of that, it's fine, isn't it? It's pretty quick.
Yeah, definitely. I just think as well, mixing is more than just it sounding good. I think it's really a stylistic choice.
Mm-hmm.
The way how
Yeah.
I want the sounds to fit together. So it has to kind of go with the production anyway. Maybe a bit less so when I was making drill beats, but definitely for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And I think as well, like people, younger producers or like earlier producers, will say like, I need to get my mixes right, but there isn't a right. I think there is certain things that you know. It's more so just understanding what you're doing when you are mixing, like what each plugin's doing, why you're using it. Because
Hmm.
some producers, but I know I used to do it early on. I just use stuff because I've seen other people do it, and then it just becomes a habit. When that's not always the right move necessarily, but yeah, it's all stylistic. One, two different mixes will mix the same track totally different,
Yeah.
just
And
based
and
off how they
really
like it.
listening to your plugins as well, because one reverb and another reverb sounds very different, or one delay to another delay, it just feels different. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
think the more you get into your mixing and trying out different plugins and stuff, you start to find your own process. Like I know exactly if I have a vocal, I want this reverb. If I have a sound that doesn't matter as much, I'll use this reverb. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah, yeah,
switch things around and that.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's it. And then like another one is like a kind of getting balance as well. Like there's so much leeway with balance. Like I've got this plugin called True Balance, and it gives you there's like a grayed out area that shows roughly where to aim for. So like how
Hmm.
loud your low end is, your mids and your highs. It's kind of like starts like high low end, and then it kind of goes down, up a little bit, and then down. That's kind of like a rough guide to what most well balanced track sounds like. So I always sometimes I'll show it on a mentorship call, and then they'll go away and they'll make a beat, and then I know they've just made the beat and then pulled up a similar plugin or bought the plugin and used it as well. Saw that maybe their bass is a little out of whack, and then they'll just throw an EQ on the master and just turn down. They'll just try and squeeze and push stuff where it needs to be. Like they'll just fix it with leveling, or you don't necessarily have to fix it. Like that's just a rough guide. You can upload reference tracks to the actual plugin, and it'll analyze it and give you the way. I'm like, pull in a reference for that, and it'll be pretty much close to what they did anyway. And I'm like, it's not verbatim. It's just there as a guide, and then you break the rules as and when you need to. But
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, every mix is completely different.
Do you mix with your headphones or with your monitors?
With my headphones, yeah, yeah. I just feel like it's consistent. I've used that headphone set for years, so you just kind of get used to it, don't you? How about you?
The AI ones.
No, just these ones, they're dynamic
Oh.
ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, bought them in like 20 or 2018 or something. So they're doing me good. How about you?
Yeah, I use the AI ones.
Hmm. Yeah, they are solid.
Honestly, just because I find them comfortable.
Yeah, yeah, no, I hear that.
They're really comfortable. I can sit in them for ages and not even realize they're on my head. I used
Yeah.
to have the bare dynamic ones. I was looking up at the side. I don't know where I put them, but I think I didn't mix well with those.
Mm.
Well, I always had my bass too heavy.
Yeah, you've got the open back ones, right?
I got both.
Got both. Which ones were you
Yeah,
mixing with?
can't remember.
Right, right. Yeah, these ones are good. These are like closed back, so I just kind of like the sound of them. But
Hmm.
yeah, I think I had open back in the past, and yeah, I couldn't get those right. I couldn't get the mixing right with it. So,
But to be fair though, like I think I can mix in my monitors if I just done it more often because you start to get used to
mm,
it. But I
yeah,
do just like having the headphones because you hear everything very, very clearly.
yeah,
And I,
you
I
got
don't
a
mix
final
too
track.
loud either. I turn
Mm,
all my stuff quite low and go from there.
yeah, yeah, no, I hear that. Would you say it's like a bit of a different workflow for mixing in house compared to like hip hop and trap?
Yeah, because I feel like with trap and hip hop, yeah, as long as the 808 is hitting quite nice and loud, and then everything is kind of balanced around that, you're good. If we're just talking about the beat,
Mm,
you really like your beats just got to be knocking, they got to be hitting.
yeah,
As
pretty
soon
much.
as that 808 is not hitting and is too quiet, you don't feel it.
Yeah.
And then it's more of a vocal thing as well. If you're working with vocals, the vocals have to just sound really, in general, just kind of crisp and bright.
Mm,
They don't want to sound too muddy, too reverby. But with this kind of stuff, it's a bit more nuanced in the sense that some tracks might be a bit more bass heavy, but some are not. It's more just like how does it move together, and also it's kind of like energy management because some parts are going to be like loud and in your face, and then some parts of the track need to be a bit more
yeah, more mellow.
like lower energy.
Mm, yeah, I like that, man. That's cool.
One thing that I say the two biggest differences automation. I use automation all the time, and it's something I didn't really do when I was making
Mm,
trap and drill beats. And then also just the size of the projects. Now I'm on the smaller side, like 50 tracks to 70 tracks. It's not even that much.
mm.
People are definitely more on like 100 and that. But when I was making trap and drill, it was like 15 absolute tops, and 15 is on the bigger side.
Yeah, yeah, that's like 4 or 5 melodic layers, couple basses, bunch of drums with some perks. Yeah, I'm way on the simple side, just the minimal amount. I feel like that always leaves the most space. And
Yeah.
just historically, I mean, know this with the Young Ads beat, the press the button loop.
Hmm.
Like it's always the open ones that like every time you make something that's more intricate, doesn't land like it should.
Nah.
Yeah.
And one more thing, actually, I do want to add. I group sounds, whereas when I was making trap and drill, I never really grouped things before. I'm just way more structured. Like everything is labeled 808,
Yeah, yeah.
808 open hat. And also, even the way I look at the tracks now. So I always have my kick is at the top, the bass is right underneath it, then all my drum layers, then all my melodic elements, and then all the effects are at the bottom. Whereas when I
In
was making trap and
transition.
drill, it was melody at the top, drums at the
Hmm.
bottom, 808 last.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm close to that. I'm melody at the top, bass and kick, and then drums underneath, and then transitions at the
Hmm.
bottom. Um, and then yeah, I only recently, like probably the last 6 months, been grouping stuff. Just it's good at the end just to see what everything's doing, like just to look at how loud the kick and the bass is next to the drums, and then I normally just like to leave a bit more space between the melody and the drums, just so you got that separation. But yeah, before that it was just leveling on it, leveling, quick master, bounce it, jobs are good. But although what I've taken a lot more care of listening to references now because I've been noticing I've been putting a lot like, and I've noticed a lot of producers do this. Is put too much high end than you think, especially if
Mm,
you've not listened to anything earlier on in the day. Like if I just come in and make a beat with no prior, just like listening to anything, the high end can fly way out of whack and sound crazy sharp. Because I'll have in my head, I'm like, yeah, this sounds like this, and then I'll actually listen to the song that I want it to sound like, and the high end's actually way smoother, way less in your face than you think. Same
hmm.
with the low end as well. Like the 808 might just be crazy out of whack, like hitting too, like way too loud, just because we like a loud hit hard, hard sounding 808. I had a producer send me one, and 808 was just booming over everything, and I said,
Yeah.
let's listen. Honestly, let's listen to something where the 808 is booming, played hot by Gunner. You know, the one with the it's just like brass and then just one 808 that knocks. I played it next to his, and I was like, it's not actually that loud when you listen to it. It's very
Hmm.
balanced, but it's just a good sounding 808. It's just like a weighty sounding 808 sample.
Yeah.
Um,
Sometimes I guess it is just the sound selection, and because with,
yeah,
especially with 808s, if it's too boomy, too loud, I feel like it just ruins the whole thing. It really
yeah,
has to be
for
mixed
sure.
properly.
It kind of like, especially if it's hitting a clipper, like everything else gets, yeah, it just gets crushed underneath it. It doesn't sound great at all. So yeah, you got to kind of be a bit liberal with the clipper. There's only so far you can push it, otherwise it'll ruin it.
Hmm.
Yeah. But then there is that sound that's kind of popular now. It's like it's not Yeet, but it's like an underground sound. Ken Carson, I want to say. Everyone's like pushing it really hard into a clipper, and like that's a sound that people like at the minute. But yeah, I don't know if
Fair
I'm a
man.
fan,
Does
man. I
and
like
it
this.
sounds good.
It sounds musical, like sounds gritty, like underground style.
But it doesn't sound
Um,
like too overbearing.
I'm not like a huge fan, but I can see why people like it because it just it's just crunchy and it just hits you in the chest. Um, yeah, it's not my kind of thing. I prefer like pristine, like a clean mix now these days. Maybe it's an age thing. Grow out of that clipper phase.
Oh man, I saw the funniest TikTok today of an age thing. It's like when I have to send it in the group chat, but it's like when you're over 30 and you're listening to rap now, how it sounds.
Oh, I
And
saw
then it's
that. I
just like
saw that.
crazy lyrics.
Uh, yeah, literally, man. It is the same. I was listening to a Nav song up here, and I was like, man, I'm struggling to listen to Nav these days just because of his lyrics. Yeah,
But he's still talking the same.
just like there's like his new song with Young Thug. I mean, to be fair, I do like Thugger's verse on it. It's a good listen, but yeah,
Hmm.
Nav on the chorus he says something like, I think the last bar is like, I came in her mouth, she trying to kiss me, and then it goes into the verse. I'm like, oh man, yeah,
Oh, that is hilarious. But just a random question. Do you think there is an age limit for rappers, or the whole motion of he's pushing 30 or he's unk status or whatever? Do you think
yeah.
in rap
I think
there should be a age I don't know how we call it. Like, does it become cringe at a point, or do you think people should give it up, or does the content have to change?
yeah, I know what you're saying. I think it's like you'd probably have to adapt a little bit, but there's a few exceptions like Future. I mean, he's got to be well into his 30s, right? Young Thug, like they could
Is
still
he
get
not
away with it.
closer to 50 now?
Future,
He is. Oh, he's 42. I thought he was older.
42. Damn, yeah, that's good for his
He's gonna
age.
be
To be fair,
43.
I would have put him younger. But I think some guys can get away with it. He's known for like rapping about drugs and women and stuff, so he can get away with it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I think at a certain age, naturally you'd think the lyrics would slightly change anyway. Like your priorities would change, and you can still rap about stuff like M Huncho. He doesn't rap too much about that kind of stuff, and I love listening to him. Like he's kind of wavy, just talks about his past and how he's kind of changed stuff, and talks raps about his daughter sometimes. Like it's not too like women and druggy kind of related, but it's still wavy. And even Nave Smalls is kind of like that. I feel like he can get he can doesn't have to rap about that stuff. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the answer to that question is. Anyway, what do you think?
Nah, I think everyone should just do what they want to do at the end of the day.
Mm.
I definitely feel in hip hop, mainly from the younger generation, there is a bit of ageism, I guess. People don't really, unless you're a legend,
Hmm.
to be like a 40-year-old rapper without motion is not cool.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I guess it depends on like how you look as well, because like there's some rappers out there like Pharrell, like they just don't look their age at all. The only reason why we know he's old is because he's been around since we were like kids,
Hmm.
like killing it. But then you put him next to someone like Timberland, who does look his age, he looks a bit older. Then you're like, okay, you're right. It's time to not hang it up, but maybe do some different genre or like not be in like that street hip hop space where you're clearly not living that kind of lifestyle. But
Mm.
Pharrell, he can still do it. Like he produced for Migos not too long ago, like Stir Fry, that song. I think it was a banger. But yeah, someone like Metro, he's still good with trap. Southside. So yeah, I don't know, man. It just depends, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, what would you do if you hit like if you were still doing hip hop and trap production? Would you still not even okay? Like if you were an artist, would you want to maybe not maybe just pivot a little bit, maybe make more like old school hip hop rap and stuff like that, so you kind of appealing
Nah,
to
I
an
don't think
older
you should ever
audience?
get bullied to do that. You know what I mean? I think you should just stick to what you do or what you love to do.
Start rapping like Sugar Hill Gang or something when you hit
Oh
40.
man, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I think you should just do what you want to do and forget about the whole ageism thing. Because
Yeah.
that's the
Fun.
charm, I guess, of Future. That's his style. Imagine Future just being like, "Nah, I'm doing boom bap now because I just turned 50."
Yeah.
That's more weird.
Yeah, that'd be weird hearing Future on a boom bap beat. Although he's on J. Cole's new album, it's more boom bappy. I think he does more
But
hooks and
just like a
melodic stuff.
one-off is fine. But I mean, to
Yeah.
just be like, "Yeah, I'm never rapping like that again."
Yeah, yeah, for sure. He's old. Like his albums would be boom bap would be weird.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I do hear that.
But I also think as well, some artists do age well. Like
Hmm.
Future can still drop an album and it's still gonna do well, it's still gonna go off. But
Drake
then
too.
some rappers are frozen in time. Like, for example, maybe like a Ja Rule, like he's still just frozen in
Yeah.
that 2000 to 2005 time period.
Yeah, Future's adapted quite well, I think, with his stuff. 50 Cent to an extent.
To an extent.
Eminem to an extent as well. Who else? I tell you who I do like. I like the OGs who like take pride in it. Someone like E45. Do you remember him? He's like proper West
The
Coast.
Bay Area
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. Ooh, he's got some like janky ad libs and stuff, but he like people love him. Like people love his style.
Hmm.
Um, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he's OG. I think it's just like keeping the music for I don't know, just keeping authentic. That's literally it, isn't it? Like Snoop Dogg stayed authentic, did his own thing, and still pretty relevant now. He could still release music and people listen to it. Wiz Khalifa is a big one as well. Like he could just do his own thing, release what he wants, and he's got that loyal fan base that'll support him.
Yeah. There was a thing going around saying that Wiz Khalifa fell off and he responded to it saying that I can't remember what he said, something about not falling off. But
Mm.
when you look at Wiz Khalifa's career, it's actually incredible the careers he's had. Like the the hits and stuff, but even just outside of that, just the longevity of dropping projects every year and
Hmm.
really feeding his fans.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's really been outside doing this for time.
literally, yeah. Yeah, I felt like he just followed in Snoop's footsteps. Like he just stayed authentic, stayed working, does the odd feature here and there. He lives how he wants to live. Like he doesn't. I felt like he didn't kind of fall into the trap of just trying to make hay while the sun. What do you call it? The saying. Trying to like rinse it as much as possible. I think of the saying.
Yeah, I mean he did the commercial thing for a minute,
Mm.
did stick in that, and now he's just doing what he wants to do.
So
Isn't
I
that
can't
like
be asked for that anymore. I
that's the
mean,
dream? You know what I mean? Just you've got the
yeah.
hit,
Hmm.
the hit that is undeniable, the Fast and Furious
Hmm.
one. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's chilling. Literally just chilling now. He can work on what he wants. Stays
True
healthy.
freedom as an artist.
Yeah. Stays healthy. He's got his kids. Smoking weed. Jobs are good. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool, man. All right. Should we wrap up there?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Appreciate you guys for listening. If you got this far, and we should have Jay back next week. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.